Yeah, let's at least try it. I think it'll work. So we're on, buddy. We're happening. Well, I don't know about that. I don't know about the editing. Maybe. I think these computers today are able to do some rough editing of some kind. No, this part we're totally cutting out. This part no one's gonna see ever. This will never be on the internet. I guarantee it. Correct. Yes, Geoff Ramm, I am here and I am super excited to be with you. Thank you, sir. I should have worn my Rocky sweats, with the hood and the kind of like the sweaty, slushy, messy. Yeah, Adrian. But this is good too. I'll work on it. Four. Biggest number one mistake is they are hell-bent on pitching, talking about their products, their services, their programs, whereas what they should be talking about is the outcomes and the benefits and the results and the advice and the insights and the recommendations. One of the things, Geoff, that I talk about a lot is that your marketing should be so good and so valuable that even prospects who don't buy should be better off just for having interacted with you and your company and your brand. Sure. Well, if you look at any of the companies that are positioning themselves as thought leaders, as resources, if you go, HubSpot is a great example. HubSpot's an inbound marketing company based up in Boston, Massachusetts here. They sell software. They really want you to buy their software. But they are content marketing machines. And they have videos and ebooks and blogs and just literally thousands and thousands of pages of high-value, top-notch material that even if you never give HubSpot a dime, you are smarter and you are better off and you benefit from all of their advice, insights, recommendations, expertise, and experience because they give it to you freely. Too much pitching and not enough helping, not enough guidance. Three, a secret. Okay, all right, I got one. As you know, you and I worked together on the America Talks Business Conference, right? America Talks Business had sponsors. How did I get the sponsors? How did I reach out with marketing and selling? And not cold calling, not email, not LinkedIn. The secret is cold tweeting. So I went to these big companies' Twitter accounts and I said, would love to get you involved in, and I sent them the link to the website. Can you help? That was literally the tweet. I sent that to Entrepreneur Magazine. I sent that to Multifunding. I sent that to Constant Contact. I sent that to all of our sponsors, some of which said yes and some of which said no. But the secret is cold tweeting, because guess who manages that Twitter account? The customer service people, the communications people. It's their job to help you and connect you with the resources that you need. So sometimes they said, hey, it's me, because I'm the community manager. I'm manning the Twitter account, so you're talking to the right person. Sometimes they said, oh, well, you want to talk to Susie in corporate sponsorship. You want to talk to Jane in marketing, and they would just hand me right off. Then I would send an email and say, hey, Bill from social media suggests that I contact you, and the door was open, and it was a warm lead, and it worked. Cold tweeting. Seven. Come on, let's go. Snake eyes. Define $1. That's an idea that anyone can do like immediately. Can I use cold tweeting again? Okay, no, kidding. Okay, here it is, friends. Here it is. It's a threefer. It's not a twofer, it's a threefer. You will grow your business exponentially, any kind of executive, any kind of entrepreneur, if you do these three things: speaking, publishing, social media. By speaking, I mean public speaking in front of targeted groups of your prospects, clients, customers, fans. Number 2 is publishing. Publishing could be as simple as a blog or articles or guest posting or an email newsletter. And then, of course, social media is the social media of choice that your audience or that your prospects are getting involved in. I'll tell you why this is my $1 idea. Speaking builds your visibility. The publishing builds your credibility. And the social media builds your shareability. So if you start getting involved in a more systematic way with speaking and publishing and strategic use of social media, your business will take off. That's my $1 idea, or £1 idea, £1 UK. It's actually worth quite a bit more these days. That's 33 cents each. I mean, come on. Yeah. Yeah. Ever. Right. Number 10. Number 10. Number 10 answer. Oh, sorry. Right. Okay. Number 9. Number 9. Number 9. I think self-aware marketing, and you and I were kicking this one back and forth on Facebook. There was the Audi and BMW billboard wars, where one said check, it was the Audi ad, and it showed their latest and greatest sports sedan, and then right across the street, BMW bought another big billboard, and it said checkmate. And it showed their sedan, and I think Audi came back with a third one, which is an even bigger billboard. And so it's self-aware marketing. It's marketing that says, number one, I know what you're doing, and I also know what I'm doing. And so it's a little tongue-in-cheek, and it's a little self-referential, funny marketing that's still on brand and on message, but it makes people really smile because it's kind of like a behind-the-scenes little funny bit as well. Right. It's this nice sense of kind of sportsmanship almost. Right. Number 5. Boy, I would have to say it's stupid, irrelevant ads. There's a series of ads right now here in the U.S., TV commercials specifically for Chrysler. And they're just random, bizarre. It's like, okay, we're going to the grocery store, and then we come back, and then and Chrysler has what does that have to do with anything? It's almost like, you're watching that, and you're like, was that a commercial, or how many millions of dollars did that cost? And Cadillac has even worse ads now. Sorry, American car makers. we just promoted the Germans, and we're slamming on the Americans. It's like World War III revenge, It's like, yeah, the Germans have it going on. So I don't know. It's just stupid car ads where there were multiple people, maybe dozens of people that signed off on this and approved it and thought it was a good idea, and maybe even an ad agency, a big global ad agency, and someone approved that as give me 1/10 of that money, and we'll do a better commercial. Please. So stupid, irrelevant, non-engaging, non-entertaining commercials or ads make me nuts, make me crazy. Yes. My lawyer is on speed dial. So Cadillac, bring it. Come on, GM, bring it on. Yeah. And by the way, I also bequeath, during my prison term when I'm in jail, all of my gigs go to Geoff Ramm. 6. The biggest opportunity they have is to focus and stop trying to be all things to all people. Focus, niche, target, hone it down. It's like a laser beam, right? If we have a flashlight diffuses its beam like this, and we're trying to be all things to all people, generic, general, commodity. If we hone it down and we say, okay, and the soundbite I share with my clients and my audiences, by the way, is target what you want, and you can always take what comes. Because people are afraid that if they hone it down, they hone down their message, they sharpen their offerings, they sharpen their target marketing, they really get a clear idea of who their best clients and best customers are. Their fear is, oh, we're going to leave money on the table. And what I tell people is, you're not going to leave money on the table. In fact, doing it the generic way, you're blowing money out the window. So if you can target, become that go-to resource, find the hungry tribe. There's a great McDonald's story, Geoff, of Ray Kroc, who's the founder, of course, of McDonald's. He was on a live TV show late in his career. This was in the early 60s or mid-1960s. And there was a young production assistant in the wings who knew who Ray Kroc was, and they had about 30 seconds until airtime. And he goes up to Ray Kroc and he says, Mr. Kroc, give me one piece of business advice I can take with me for the rest of my life. And Ray Kroc looked at him and he said, well, I guess the real secret to my success is nobody ever walked into one of my restaurants who wasn't already hungry. So that's our job, is if you focus down, find that tribe of hungry people. Find the folks that whatever your product, whatever your service, there's a group of people that suffer from it more greatly, that value it more highly, and that need it more desperately. Those are your people. Sharpen your focus, find them, serve them, and the empire will open for you. Two. Throwing up. Just stop throwing up. Stop telling me about the products, the features, the technology, the approach. We have a patented 7-step system for this. No one cares. No one cares about your how. No one cares about the approaches, the methodologies, the techniques, the technology. So stop talking tech and start talking outcomes and results. So if I buy your product, if I buy your service, if I enroll in your accounting software, if I buy your cupcakes, how will I be taller, fitter, trimmer, sexier, more hair, more dates? Our NSA buddy, our National Speakers Association friend, Robert Bradford, says at the end of the day, people buy only 3 things. They buy money, sex, or happiness. So how does your product or service connect with one or more of those 3 things? So all we're selling at the end of the day is money, sex, or happiness. And, just doing this interview with you, Geoff, I'm feeling sexier and happier. Yes, let's please do that. I'm ready. Red. BMW M3. No, it's all German. It's all Krauts and Germans and yeah, sorry. My next car will be an Audi R8. Why not? Mac all the way. Linchpin, Seth Godin. Hamburger and fries, USA all the way. Geoff Ramm, and boy, the third one's gonna be tough. No, I seriously, because I'm a marketing guy and because what I did say to you in Canada is actually true. You are in the top 3. Because it's doing what we do in an engaging sort of keynote way is crazy. So I'm gonna say Geoff Ramm and Seth Godin and my buddy Scott Ginsburg, the name tag guy, just awesome. It would be Dr. Richard Carlson of Don't Sweat the Small Stuff fame. He says, rather than banging down doors, focus on the doors that open when you knock. Enthusiasm, implementation, creativity. Sure, absolutely. Well, the global headquarters, of course, is online at doitmarketing.com, and the book, as you kindly held it up very generously, thank you, is available anywhere fine books are sold. So Amazon or independent bookseller, barnesandnoble.com, your favorite local bookstore. Additional resources and companion tools that go with the book are at doitmarketing.com/book.